Scientists claim that a hostile race devastated the planet Mars in the past. According to Dr. John Brandenburg, there was a civilization on Mars as advanced as the ancient Egyptians on our Earth. The conclusion that he has reached after his investigation is that it's very likely that Martian civilization was premeditatedly annihilated with nuclear bombs, and the evidence, he says, of this genocide can be seen today. Already in 2011, the scientists had postulated that the red color of Mars could be due to a natural thermonuclear explosion. The Martian surface is covered with a thin layer of radioactive substances, including radioactive uranium, thorium, and potassium, and this pattern radiates from a hot spot on Mars, he said. A nuclear explosion could have sent all this debris around the planet. Since then, Brandenburg has advanced his theory to the point that he's ruled out that it could be due to a natural explosion. Instead, he proposes that it was the premeditated act of an intelligent alien race. The conclusion of his latest essay says that nuclear isotopes in the atmosphere resemble those of a hydrogen bomb, perhaps launched from space in a nuclear attack on Mars, he says. This would be supported by data on the high concentration of xenon-129 in the Martian atmosphere and surface uranium and thorium collected by NASA's Mars Odyssey spacecraft. Previously, scientists have pointed out that the presence of these elements is not surprising because they are natural elements that are found everywhere. However, Dr. Brandenburg is reluctant to such arguments and claims that they are the remains of at least 2 nuclear explosions on the surface of Mars. The theory is that Mars once had an Earth-like climate with plant and animal life and an intelligent civilization as advanced as ancient Egyptians on the neighboring planet. And of course, I do have a playlist of the Emerald Tablets written by Thoth the Atlantean, Hermes Trismegistus, and Thoth says that yes, the planet Mars was inhabited and it was Earth-like in atmosphere and temperatures. Now, approximate locations, Brandenburg said, of nuclear explosions that would have wiped out Martian civilization. The latter is based on the analysis of 2 regions. One is Cydonia Mensae. That's where we have the pyramids in the face on Mars on Cydonia, where a series of pyramidal structures would have been found along with the famous and much debunked face of Mars. According to Dr. Brandenburg, this would be a construction made by ancient Martian civilization. The other region would be Galaxias Chaos. The latest images from orbiter and robots on Mars show strong evidence of eroded archaeological objects, the scientist said in a statement prior to his presentation. In addition, the scientist believes that we must prepare a manned mission to Mars as soon as possible to find out what really happened in the past. We're already warned about this possible aspect of the cosmos. There is no denying that aside from orthodox anthropocentric prejudices, Brandenburg's theory sounds more than interesting. Ancient Hindu writings tell us about nuclear battles between the gods in the remote past, and evidence has been found on our own planet that suggests the presence of such weapons in the past. Example is Mohenjo-Daro in India. Of course, it can also be the projection of humanity's fear of its own self-destruction in a nuclear apocalypse. And this is on Mysterious Society by Zach White. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.